Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound. In this part I have no clue what the fuck we're gonna do, but we're gonna do stuff. I'm probably gonna do grinding since I know what's going to happen. But let's explore around Onett, let's see some of the new enemies, and let's, I don't know, just look around the town. Now if there's any type of lag, I'm sorry, but I'm testing something. And this would be a snake, a coil snake to be exact. I will be showing battles of new mobs, and I'll be skipping out on ones that we've already seen. Obviously, I'll just do a little transition like I did before. But yeah, here's a new enemy. And of course, since this is the beginning of the game, this enemy is easy. And I don't think I explained, but how you make money in this game is, of course, you kill enemies, and it gets sent immediately to your bank account. So that is how you make money. One experience. It's literally nothing. Yeah, that's how you make money when you get your what is the no, here it is. When you get your money, so you have $20 with you at the start by default. That's apparent. And yeah. So and then everything else gets transferred over to your bank account, which is so convenient because when you die, you lose. I'm pretty sure half the money you have with you. So if I was to die, I would get $10. And here's how you heal yourself at the beginning of the game for free. Yes, because later in the game we will have to pay for it, and that'll be explained in a later part. And yeah, I'm not really gonna read this dialogue. Basically, she just says, "You look tired, and you should just eat some steak," which is our favorite food, and get some sleep. And doing this, bam. Healed 45 HP, back from 41, and 15 PP. So yeah, that is how you heal yourself easily at the beginning of the game. Because the beginning of the game is a little heartless and relentless. Because the beginning of the game, you kind of need to grind a bit. Oh, and here is another enemy, which will give us... Oh, I believe it's 100% drop. I'm not entirely sure, but this enemy does drop a very nice item every time, at least in the beginning of the game. Later in the game it really does not make a difference from my knowledge, because I don't know, it heals like 15 HP. Yes, the enemy left present. I'm pretty sure it's 100% drop. If it's not, it's really high since the enemies tend to drop that cookie. So yes, this, I don't know if it tells you, help, cookie. You recover about 6 HP. Okay, 6 HP is worse. So yeah, this is definitely not an item. We'll see like later on in the game. But yeah, there's some enemies. I'm just gonna quickly kill them. Oh, it didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. So yeah, you're back. I thought it was gonna do something. Alright, that's over with, and there's gonna be another cut anyway, so whatever. There's another battle done, and ooh, okay, that crow dodged, or we dodged that crow, whatever you want to say. Now here is Onett or Onett. I think I said Onett in the first part, but I'm pretty sure it's Onett. I remember calling it Onett when I was younger. So here's a library, which I don't know if it has any importance. Hi, kids can borrow only maps in this library. Do you want to borrow one? Yes, I never do this. Here's the map. Onett isn't the only thing on the map. All the info is there, except for the map. Except for the info that isn't there. Okay. Pressing the X button will allow you to view the map at any time. How convenient. You know, the X button, located near the top. Ha ha ha. Ness got the town map. Well, that's something getting known. I don't... Oh yeah, in this game, you keep everything with characters. So these are like my key items. Can I move it? No. I would move it next to... like my ATM card, because the cracked bat, all this stuff, none of this is important. ATM card, town map, those are like key items, technically speaking, so let's press that X button. And yeah, here is the town map of Onett, and as you can see, two sun is down bottom, or down bottom, down there. And there's a lot of stuff. There's a shop, there's food, hotel, more food, hospital, and yeah. So in this part we're just going to be investigating that, and then the rest, since there's not really any important characters I believe to talk about, then I will be grinding levels, because yes, even this early in the game you'll need to grind levels pretty early on. And just so you guys know, I may overpower myself, because I am notorious to doing this. So here's the first food shop, burger shop. And basically food stores are they're just what they imply. They're food shops. And you could buy this for restoring health. Hello, may I take your order? Smile, smile. What can I get for you? So yeah, here's this. Hamburger heals obviously the most HP because it costs the most. Sometimes it's a scam. These are scams, I believe. I know which items are scams. Like, they'll cost a whole bunch of money for something not worth it. Yeah, I know it is. But, have a nice day, smile, smile. But, yeah, I'm just gonna, like, not buy any of that because right this second. But here's the drugstore. And if this map looks familiar, this is in Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee, I believe. So, yeah. And here is the first shop. And I have $79 in it. And there is, in fact, stuff to buy here. Stuff that we need and will help. These guys do make a difference. I think this guy sells something in specific. Cold remedy. Oh, I know what that does. I believe... Nah, actually, I forget what that does. I'm going to... Cold remedy, this is the most effective thing to take when you catch a... Oh, okay, so we just wasted our money. I thought that was something, but I was clearly wrong. So this is the guy that sells equipment, which is what we want. We have a T-ball bat. Or a crack bat, but then there's the T-ball bat, the cheap bracelet, and the baseball cap. All of which we are going to want to buy before we basically fight any of the new enemies that will be coming up. So, since the only thing we can afford is the T-ball bat, it's the only thing that's going to really affect us, I'm going to buy the T-ball bat. And offense was changed to 14. You can buy the crack bat for that. Oops, I did not mean that. Thanks a bunch. So yeah, that's... I'm Rafini the dog. I am being possessed by the spirit of the game designer. Rough. Do you see the window showing HP and PP at the bottom of the screen? Well, not right now. When you go to the store that has equipable items, this window will either flash or look normal or become black. If you're allowed to equip an item, and it is stronger than your current item, your window will flash. If the item's power is equal to or less than your current equipped item, the window looks normal. If you can't equip the item, the window is black. Rough. I thought you'd like to know that. Like to know. Now it's time to become a regular dog again. Well, yeah, that is, he explained that, and I probably wouldn't have. I did not mean to withdraw. So yeah, he just explained something that I was or that I wouldn't have explained, I mean. So that's, convenient, I guess. Though you guys probably would have figured it out. And I might even mention it in the future. Maybe not the, I can't equip this because this is blacked out sort of thing. I might say like, oh, just simply put, I can't equip this. So yeah. Oh, and here's butterflies, which have a concept that are explained, but I don't know where they explain it. But basically, touch the butterfly. The magic butterfly made Nest's party relax, or Nest. Well, it's gonna say that later in the game. Butterfly made Nest relax. Basically, what this does is, it makes your PP go up by little amounts. And PP means psychic power, but I'm just gonna call PP no matter how silly it sounds. But yeah, that's what it does. It makes it. It's not like a really low amount. I think it might even scale later on in the game, but it does give you some of your PP back. And here's some enemies I do not want to fight, but I'm going to anyways. I'm probably gonna die. You engage the skate punk and his cohort. So these are the sharks. These are those ruffians that Porky was telling us the cops had to deal with about their meteorite when they ditched it. Because these guys are much more important. They really are. I mean, they should leave the meteorite to scientists rather than the policeman. But they didn't have to bring like their whole squad over there. And I'm against 2, which really sucks because I am really low level, and these guys do actually hurt a bunch. See, 18 damage. That almost kills me. As a matter of fact, I may actually die here. These aren't bosses. These enemies hurt a lot. See, I took 12 points of mortal damage, and I did not have the chance to heal myself. Now, which brings up a unique concept. You can heal yourself when you take mortal damage. Your health bar goes down, not instantly, it slowly goes down. If you can heal yourself in time before your health hits 0 or 1 or whatever it is, you are actually able to save yourself from death, which is a unique feature. Yes, it looks like you got your head handed to you. So, how about giving it another shot? Yes. Ness decided to return after summoning all the courage and energy he had. Good luck. I did not mean to attack those enemies, in all seriousness, in all honesty. And when you die, you lose, like I said, half your money. And there's one big downside, only for one reason. You lose all your PP. The reason why this is a downside is pretty much everywhere, like besides the hometown, you will have to buy to rest. And some enemies you might want to use PP for, or might want to grind, so you might want to have, you know, the PP save so you can heal yourself. Or just in case you want to use psychic powers, so you might end up spending money. But depending on how much I am like stuck. Depending on how much you have to grind, or how much you have grinded, you might not have enough points or money or whatever. And I'm gonna have a random encounter. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. And I gained 1 experience point and I leveled up. My offense went up by 2. This isn't anything big. I totally skipped it. This game has a unique feature. Ooh, and I learned the power of hypnosis. Has a unique feature for enemies you are just way too powerful for fighting, which is nice compared to random encounters like in older RPGs, which when you go to a random encounter, you just have to fight them even though they give you like 3 experience, or like that snake, 1 experience. And, you know, if I go to status, you know, I need 65 to level up. So I need to kill 65 of those things. It's a waste of time. Or if you're high level, there's not even a point to fighting them. And there's a unique feature that I'm going to show off again. But basically, if you just touch the enemy, they will die, and you will get the experience and the stuff it drops. Awesome feature. I love it. It makes grinding much easier later on, so yeah. And then another thing will kick in, which I will show later. Which will happen actually later, early on in the LP, but you know, yeah. And here's hotels. This is where you stay the night at. And these hotels at the beginning of the game, very cheap. When I say it will cost $35, I lied. That is not cheap. Anyways, yeah. Basically, this is where you heal. There's an ATM. It annoys me that it's placed here, but whatever. It's placed in its own room. But yeah, that is where you stay, and where you will spawn in later cities. Is the hotel. And yeah, that's what. I don't know what else to say besides that is where you're gonna go. And it can, I guess, get a little tedious, but they fix it up later on in the next game. And here's a hospital. This is where you will revive dead teammates, or with or cure your allies with debuffs that they have on them that your heal spell, which is in a way a spoiler that we don't have it yet. We only have life. They get a heal psychic power, which you are able to heal some status abilities, debuffs, whatever you want to call them, and you can heal that. And here's the route to Tucson, but we cannot get there. There's a roadblock. What's going on? The road to Tucson is closed. You can't just squeeze through the roadblocks either. Onett is famous for roadblocks. Or Onett. I think it's Onett, but I just like calling it. Don't talk to me. I'm on duty. Until I have Chief Strong's permission, I can't let you through. So yeah, we can't get through here. This guy looks suspicious. Oh. Oh. The road's closed again. It's Onett's claim to fame. Makes no sense. And then there's a bakery. And then here's a police off. Oh, I know why this is here. This is for later. But yeah. This is the first town, Onett, whatever you want to call it. And those enemies we have to fight, the sharks, those will be our first area. That will be our first area. Those are the first enemies we're going to fight. And I basically just showed them off. But I will show them off in the next part where I actually do stuff. There's something up here, but it's of no importance right this second. There's this pedophile.